Forex. And yeah, today the topic is commenting on a strategy done by user. Unfortunately, the forum is of course there to ask questions and to help you, the user, at first to help creating strategies and give assistance to how to build up strategies and so on. And so I decided to present one of my own strategies, which a user asked me or requested to do, and I hope you are fine with it. Otherwise, please use the chat, and of course you can ask today because I just decided to do this. You can ask whatever you want and the chat. Hopefully I can answer all your questions regarding Visual Day Forex, of course. And so if you don't mind, I will present this small little strategy. And please ask questions to this or to any other topic, whatever. And I know the forum right now is a little bit of some couple of users are doing some tests with variables and showing them. Well, thank you all for the esteemed work and highly appreciate it. And it helps us to improve this great tool once again. To to work on it and so on. Okay, I will just show you a file. Don't be afraid. Just a second. Okay. So the user wanted to create a strategy which is based on the Bollinger Bands, and I'm sorry that it is in German, but I will explain it to you in brief. And he wants to basically entry the market if it touches the upper Bollinger Band, and closes the market if it's touching the lower Bollinger Band. And the other way around, if it's touching the lower Bollinger Band, then exit on the upper Bollinger Band. And furthermore, he wants to set this take profit for 2 candles. After 2 candles, the take profit should be the middle Bollinger, and after 5 candles it should be closed. And if the second candle after what's happening with my screen? If the second candle, I don't know why it's moving. I have to adjust it every time. All right. Can you do something against it? A little bit annoying. Anyway, if the second candle is closing in the in that case, if you have sell position, and if it's just here in that case, if you have a sell position right here, and after 2 candles it's the second candle is closing right in the lower corridor, lower interval, you have to close it immediately with the new open tick. So that's basically the strategy it wants me to create, or us to create, which is exactly how this everything works. But don't be afraid, we go through all of this. And basically you have to take calculations on tick, and on candle. Why on candle? Because I want to make the counter, that closing all positions or position after a certain amount of candles. In that case, I think it is five candles, and I have to verify the last if or the last condition when the close of the second candle is in the opposite corridor. So if you have a sell position, you have to close it immediately after after two candles, if it's below the middle band or above the band. So that is why I have to take both on candle and on tick. And I will go through all of this to make comments on everything, why I did that, and so on. First of all, I want to start with the tick calculation. Basically, I want to enter the market when the show you once again when the price is touching the upper Bollinger Band. So I have to take the tick calculation, and of course, as you might know, when I take tick calculation, it opens on every tick if the condition is met. So I have to filter the positions that I only want to have one position. So basically I have 0 positions, so the count is 0. That is my reset of founding of the timer, if you want, time stop. And then the buy and sell condition, very easy. If it's the last tick bid is higher than the upper band, then sell. Last tick ask is lower than the lower band, then buy. Okay, once we have an open position, we take the position view to go through our position. I'm sorry, I see right now that it's still in German. Okay, sorry for that. Hope you don't mind. Okay, if the count is less than the 2 candles, which I wanted to have, to let the position have the chance to reach the opposite Bollinger Band, the opposite extreme Bollinger Band. So if you buy, it's the upper Bollinger Band. If you sell, the lower Bollinger Band. So this is just counting. So then I decide, or then I verify, okay, is it a long or short position? And then the easy one, if the price is lower than the lower, smaller than the lower band, low band, then close the position. And if the price is higher than the upper Bollinger Band, then close it too. You may ask why I don't use set take profit, and the point or the reason why I choose this is easy, because if you calculate on every tick, you generate too much, changing positions. The Bollinger Band is, very volatile and moves with every tick. So your strategy sending on every tick, sending a new position chain or a new take profit change, and that may overload the system, or even is prohibited by the system because of such overloading. And it's much more efficient if you just do it like this. The take profit the other way around, but it works like the same. All right, and so basically the first condition is done. So now it's after 2 candles. That is this meant to be here. This is meant to be here. And yeah, let me sort this out that I can have a clear look. All right. Yeah. So just have a look at it. I think I have to explain it here. No, not really. Okay, so this one we can leave out. Okay, this one we can leave out. This is an old thinking of mine. It's just oh no, we'll stay it like this because it's connected with all blocks. Okay, this is my old thinking, and that's why next close is always true. Um, never gets oh no, here gets false. But I believe somewhere I um, define it once again as true. Ah, here we go. Why didn't that? Didn't do that. Okay, I believe it's still wrong. So basically, I have to do this. Okay, it's bigger. And close. Cancel all positions. Okay, there you go. Let's put it here. All right. So close after candles is my, in this case, in the 5 candle, the time stop if you want. So if it's equal to 5, then close immediately. If it's less than 5, so it's basically between 2 and 5, check whether the last price is yeah, on the middle band, if it's a short position, if the last tick bit is lower than the middle band or lower or equal than the middle band, then close it. And the other way around for the buy condition, if it's equal above the middle band, then close it. And now we have to check the second condition, or the third condition. Let me find it here. That it is, you know, when after the second candle is formed, we have to check, okay, if the close right here is in that corridor, in this corridor, for the sell position, then close with the opening of the next candle. Okay, so here's my whole time stop. If open position is more than 1, so basically we don't have to, you know, count or we have to calculate all of this if we don't have open positions. So that may reduces CPU. So I get the get historical candle with shift 1, so that I get the last candle. And here's my counting, which only counts when I have an open position, of course. Okay, this is the extra condition. You can also leave this because yeah, it's just the same like here. From if you so if the count is exactly 1, so if it's 2 candles, because count is as 0, so if you have an open position, then it counts 1 and then 2 and so on. So if it's 1, then you have the so basically when you open on tick, so it's in the middle of a candle, so the next signal is on the next candle, because here you have default period, you know, and then it waits for the next signal. So basically, when you have opened the position and this signal, you are in the second candle, technically. So, but the counter is still 1. You have to maybe, keep in mind that yeah, if you calculate on tick, you have much more signals, and if you calculate on candle with that filter, that it has to wait, every in that case every 10 minutes, and then you generate one signal, and that's defined the count as 1, so it's one signal, then check back the get historical candle, and if the and once again the position viewer, check whether it is long or short, and then candle close. If the for a short position, if the candle close is lower than the middle band, lower equal than the middle band, then close. So on the next candle, so on the open candle, it will close, and the other way around, if the candle close is above equal the middle band, close it too. All right, and of course assign. It's just, you can also leave it out. It's just to be very sure that the counter is set to 0 after all. All right, because here you see if I have no open position, the counter should or is assigned to 0. All right, yeah, these are my comments, at least to this strategy. Maybe we can find something else. Let me check. Maybe an older strategy. Let's see. Vadim is posting something. I want to help myself. Okay, now it's different. Yeah, maybe let's try this one. So we have 40 minutes left. Let's see how we can fill this. Okay, dear fellow, I'm learning to use a sign to control trade in the attached simple RSI. Example position is to open only once at a time. Alright, let's see the code. Okay, then it comes a little bit later on. Okay, to check if we attached use Boolean variables. Okay, that is maybe not what I can comment on. Flip system. Okay, let's find something. Maybe this one. Oh no, it's also solved. Make a cycle for. Okay, maybe it's too simple, but hello everyone, how to make a cycle in Java that on MPO would look like this. It's indeed very easy to create. Those cannot be used. Okay, let's check this out. What Vadim provides. Oh, provided. Import. Okay, actually it's a bigger one. Never saw it before. Never seen it before. Let's go through. Get to the target candles. Position viewer. Okay. I09. I don't know what this means. Basically, to sum it up, it's something about SMA crossing. Okay, now it's a different task. So basically, build on a strategy. Reverse strategy signal. Maybe this one. The user wanted to create reverse signal on a strategy. Basically, it's very easy. If you have here your compiled strategy, your build strategy, then usually it will appear after a successful login, it will appear here, or at least in my strategies. Let me find it. My strategies. Okay, session timeout probably. It will appear here. Just a second. New strategy name, webinar test. So you have your strategy, whatever. This one is a strategy done by user, and he set it to the contest and makes it public to everyone. Yep. All right. Then let's have a look. Okay. And if you want to, notes to make it a real strategy, you also can code it or can program it inside the strategy, of course. But if your strategy is, if it makes not that effort to your strategy to, in case of profit or loss, and yeah, so you decide to make it automatically the other way around. So basically, if you have buy and sell conditions, then and they are not profitable, but you see that the opposite was successful, then you can make it like this. You just compile your strategy, and yeah, put just a second component if and loop viewer. So you need a loop viewer because when you click on the info button, is used to perform possibility to go through collections of any array. Collections, it can be positions, candles, and signals. So in this case, we need to go through our signals. So therefore, we need our signal current signal and make it as a signal. And this one just a second. Okay. We just say whatever more signals. Okay. Just a second. Strategy. No, come on. Sorry. Okay. Strat signals. All right. So, and, 'cause type, and then you can easily choose. So if your strategy says, okay, buy, sell, close, change, merge. Merge is not possible right now, but it will be available soon. So basically, if you're, you can also take close. Makes no sense. Makes, of course, makes sense, but in case if you say true or false, then no, you have several possibilities to create this. You can take, if it's not, you can take this one and say sell. Go on, alright. Then just for, you know, easy, take it like this. So in that case, it's a simple reverse. Of course, if you say buy, you want to sell, that's it, of course. So that is the small reverse strategy. And if you take, you know, some risk relations, you can calculate them here too, based on the equity. All right. What else? We can comment. I'm not pretty sure. Let's see. No. It's really a pity that nobody asks something. Otherwise, I decided in German to do it a little bit different way. If you as a user, or if you have some questions, you directly ask them in the forum and you get an answer. So basically I just can comment, I have an idea, I can comment on some strategies who are submitted to the contest. Let's see, just take something from here. And okay, so I took Ali's one, this one. First of all, what I see and what I don't like, I don't want to bother you, but please, if you calculate on tick, on candle, or everything else, please put an additional filter. Because if you run it on the platform, it could be that they are creating signals. So please, if you run it on Instrument, you run it, okay. Please put this filter before every start of calculation. That is a main reason sometimes, because sometimes you're wondering why the strategy is receiving different signals or calculating wrong amounts of lot size or something. And that's basically the reason why, because this one is missing. Okay, I don't know what draw time period is. Let's see. Okay. I believe it's just 8. Ah, it's the name of it. Ah, okay, got it. The name of the indicator. Okay, so here, comparing. Okay, if it's lower, okay, that's very easy. Lower than this one. Lower than this one. All right. So it's a very simple strategy based on the alligator. I hardly can remember what the alligator is, so it's just yeah, some some measurements to, say, okay, enter the market at certain values. Okay, so minus here to command. I strongly doubt that this one is working profitably, but long term to see it long term, because I believe it's too simple. Yeah, but anyway, the most important thing is that you have to insert this filter. Otherwise, yeah, at least for every strategy you do, please insert this additional filter. Okay, let's take another one. Maybe from down. Forex traders, visual. Let's see. Okay. Okay, a little bit bigger one. Let's see what the parameters are. Okay. So let's do it here. Okay. Maybe a general question asked in the forum that sometimes the debug mode. So basically, if you want to calculate the equity when you run your strategy, and okay, equity is a bad example because this one is correct, but if you take some RSI values or some indicator values in here, like this, and you run your strategy, sometimes there's a different chart and the difference in debug mode. The reason for that, probably, we're investigating currently, but probably is that Java is much more faster than Flash, and therefore there should be, could be, the discrepancy between the values, one on the chart and the other one on the debug mode. So please bear that in mind. But we still investigate, and I believe the developers assured me that this week will be a new demo release. So hopefully everything gets fixed there. At least what we know right now about the errors, or yeah. So basically, okay, let's proceed. So he's taking the current RSI and the last ATR value. Okay, if it's 0 position, then compare. Okay, say that the ATR is is lower than 15 pips, 0.0015, then multiple action. Okay, this one comes second. Our end. Okay, let's see. Settings. This one's hourly. Okay. So it's 3 o'clock. Then okay, if it's 3 o'clock and the RSI is lower than 29, then buy. And if it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 6 o'clock, if the RSI is below 29, buy. And at the same time, if the RSI is higher than 71, then sell with a stop loss of 100, take profit 10, lot amount 8. Alright, 8 million, quite a lot. And any settings? No. Alright. So, okay. So if you have an open position, let's see, position viewer, okay, then calculate profit loss is higher than 2 and lower than -10. Okay. It's very hard to click through all of this here. Okay, so only if you and profit was 2 pips, profit loss. No, basically it's just, whoops. Oh, come on. Just a second, that's sometimes very hard. But I believe it's profit loss in pips. Yeah. Okay, so I believe it's the same here. So if the profit loss is 2 or -10, then check whether the condition is it's a buying or sell position, and then close it only if it's below 30 for a sell or above 70 for a buy. Okay. So basically, if you're running on losses, if it's -50 pips, then you're still waiting for, you know, if you have waiting for the reverse signal. Okay. I don't know if it's, you know, on the long term it's not profitable, but I believe not, because maybe the clock, I don't know, the time is probably a different makes a difference probably, I don't know. We have to check it. Maybe we can check it easily in the euro dollar. Euro, okay. Euro dollar RSI we have here, but not the 12. It was ATR. Okay, ATR of 90 and 14. 14 RSI and ATR 90. Let's check ATR. No, it was wrong. ATR of 90. Okay, let's close this one. Stick 2. And the RSI of 14. Alright, so let's extras English. Okay. Alright, so he said 3, 4, and 6 o'clock. So let's take the hour chart. Here today, let's see, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I believe. Let's check this. 3, 4, and 6, and ATR below 0.15. Yes, let's see it. Alright. So this one is 3 and this one is 6. And there was one. the ATR of 1 and the current RSI on 1 minute chart. Okay, so let's check this on 1 minute. Mm-hmm. 1 minute. All right, 3 o'clock. So basically here is would be no entry because of 0.01, 0.0015 is much more smaller. Let's see what was the condition. It should be smaller. Okay, so if it's 3 o'clock, RSI below 29 or above 71. All right, RSI here is around 50. The ATR here is, yeah, okay. So here's would be no entry. I just want to check it for this day. Here ATR of the current of the candle before is here. RSI is still around 50. Let's check 6 o'clock. It's quite the same. Oh no. ATR of the candle before is still below. And here we have 27. So this one should open, this condition should open. You see here RSI below, so it opens the buy position, 8 million, it's a very big amount. Take profit of 10, stop loss of 100. So I believe this one is profitable. Yeah, you see 10 pips. I know it's a 1 minute chart. So, and now it checks because we have 2 pips in profit. 2 pips in profit, that means that we close the position when the RSI is higher than 70 or 70. All right, or 10 pips, 5 pips. All right, here is the 70. Basically, it will stop here with 4 pips win. I strongly don't. Maybe here at this candle, so 6 pips. Yeah, in that case, in that condition. So this one is quite profitable. You know, that's more scalping strategy. Of course, you can run it. You can easily. Everybody has access to it, so he can run it. Maybe you can do this easier here. You can leave out the multiple action, because if you just say, okay, if it's 3 o'clock, then check this one, and then say, okay, if it's bigger than 3 o'clock, then you say, okay, if it's 4, you know, you can leave it the multiple action block at all. You don't have to take them additionally. You can do it just by the logic. And yeah, this one is the same. You can just say, okay, if the RSI is lower than 29, then do this. If it's higher, and you connect this one, and you don't have to use the multiple action block. So basically, you leave them out. Otherwise, I don't have to criticize, if you will, criticize anything. maybe, yeah, maybe the point is that you open. Oh, perfect. Okay, okay. The only maybe critic I have to make is about the lot amount. I mean, I don't know how much money do you have in your account, but 8 million is quite a lot. So I think you have to have at least, I don't know, $80,000 in your account to trade that amount. So um, yeah, oh no, 80,000, no, 8,000. Approximately, I don't have the calculation in my, but, yeah, but that's the only critic I have to make on this one. But because this amount is very speculative and very high risk, because if you lose one position, you lose 8 million with Hans is $80,000. So probably, and you have to make at least uh, 10 profitable trades to make an to yeah to equal your lost trade. So it's very risky, I believe, and the risk reward ratio is very poor. But anyway, yeah, you can choose it on your own, of course. And if you have won the trader contest, then it is good. If it works, you know, for 1 month, it's fine. Okay, let's take another one. And here, of course, you can take the same. Um, you don't need this multiply action block because you can easily do it like this. If the um, this one is higher, you know, to this block, and then insert the additional stuff. Okay. Okay. The W breaker, windbreaker probably. Let's see. Okay. Okay. My personal view is that, you know, if you don't use variables, it is very hard to make a strategy, you know, worth for or working for um, several currency pairs. And in this case, you know, the pound dollar is around 161. So I don't know, in the future maybe 2 or 3 or 5, whatever, or it could be also 1 or 0.1. So I don't like this, you know, stat parameter. Maybe the better way is to use variables. Get a distorted candle on 0. All right. So basically, this one is not true. So basically, I'm just seeing at this one or looking at this one. Multiple action, calculation, subtraction, candle low, space to tick. I believe that there will be error in the strategy because candle is not filled yet. But, so basically, he wants to calculate the last tick and the candle low, the discrepancy. And if the discrepancy is, what is it, 10 pips? Or 9.9 pips? No, 99 pips. Then sell at market. Alright, interesting. And the other way around for buy. Okay, so it's a trend follower. So if you know, there was some sort of spike down or upwards, and it comes back to normal prices, he wants to enter the market and trade, you know, if it's what is the default period daily, right? 100 pips. So he wants to um, sell because Maybe you have an example of this. Maybe we have an example. Let's take daily. Alright. Okay, here you go. Okay, you can see what is the condition for um, take profit at 66. Okay, basically he's working without stop 600. 600 stop loss is very high. Take profit 66 pips. Let's see. So this one is a very big candle. It was the NFP at the 18th rate. Oh, no, it's a long time ago. So basically we made here's 340 pips, and okay, it's not 100 pips. Okay, let's check and take another one. Alright, so I believe this one is very rare. Let's see if I just take as candle low. Let's take as candle low. So basically, candle low is here. So basically, he enters the trade at around here and makes a buy. So this one is profitable. The other way would be here, 99. So here you want to enter the market, and he has to wait 4 days to make it a profitable position. All right, I believe that's it. I'm sorry that commenting on a strategy. I believe it's hard. If you have questions, I believe the best way is to ask them in the forum or write us an email, support@lucascopy.com. But I strongly prefer to do this in the forum because other members of the community can answer it and maybe adjust or give some comments or advices. So yeah, I believe that's the best way to get answers to your questions. And yeah, have a nice day, have a happy trading and profitable trading, and see you next time. Ciao.